Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ziyanda and this is my world. If you are new in this world, thank you so much for joining in the family. This is the happiest place you could ever be. Okay, so do subscribe and do like and comment on this channel. Do share. Please share. Please share my video if you did enjoy this video. Anyways, today is story time. Boo, 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 boo. I want you to see me. See me. See me now. Can you see me? Can you see me now? So, back in high school, when I was in high school, so I met this guy. No, not like this guy. I had a crush on a guy while I was in higher primary school, and we went into the same school, but he wasn't cutting it. Like, he wasn't interested until I went to high school. So before he made a move on me, his brother made a move on me, which I didn't know that they were brothers then. Before the actual guy, the crush guy, made a move on me. So the brother made a move on me, but I felt like he was just too old for me. I was in grade 10, and that guy he was probably working at the time. Yes, he was working. All right, cool. So sometime maybe a month after his brother has made a move, the crush brother made a move on me, and then the crush made a move on me after a month. I was like, dude, did you know I had a crush on you and you were not paying attention? Now this, I was like, I am not letting him go. As much as I was like over him, but just just to satisfy my heart. Well, it's okay. I dated my crush. Shut up. We started dating, everything was good, everything was cool until I met all of his girlfriend. When I say all of them, I mean like more than 10 of his girlfriend. But I was still in it. I was like, he's my man too. And we were dating, we were vibing. So he stayed closer to where my mom stays. So when I was in high school, I moved with my dad and my aunt and my cousins because it was closer to my school. So okay, cool. So I would go to him and tell my dad that I'm going to my mom to see my mom or to visit my mom. So I would go to him, visit him, and he was a hell of a dancer, okay? He was well known by everybody up until today. He is a DJ today, and he is well known back at home. So yeah. Okay, so I would do that like regularly. And I was in grade 11. Okay, we dated for a year and a half, a year in the following year, like 2 years maybe. I don't remember. But I remember that I was in grade 11 when this happened. So I would normally go and attend like extra classes close to where he stays. So excuse me. I would meet his girlfriend. Imagine this. I was friends with his other girlfriend, and we were so close. Like, we were so close, we'll even talk about him. If I didn't see him and ask her if he was with him, my crush, my boyfriend, and her boyfriend. So I would do that regularly. Like, I would go to him and just lie to my mom that or I went back to my dad's place, and then I would do the same thing to my dad and tell him that I'm going to attend classes, and then I will sleep at my mom's place. Okay, cool. So we did that until this day, man. So this day, it was a weekend. It was a Friday when I told my dad that I'm going to my mom's. So I went to my mom's, and then I told my mom the Saturday morning that I will be attending a class in a certain school that is closer to my crush, um, to my boyfriend's place. All right, cool. My mom agreed and everything. And then I met my crush on that day on my way to class. I was going to attend. Trust me, I was going to attend. But then I met my crush, the guy. I met my boyfriend at the time. And he told me that they have a competition. There was this huge thing about Jingamajiga back at home. Everybody loved it. So knowing him and me not being allowed to go into certain clubs, or well, not being allowed to get into clubs, because I was short and I was tiny, and besides that, my age didn't allow me to get in there. But my friends would go there, even though they were younger than me in months. So he told me they were going into this club. They have a competition, the Majiga Jiga competition, and I was like, I'm coming with you. He's like, honey, that's why I'm here. I want you to come with me. I want everybody to know that you are vibing with me. I was like, oh, so cute. I was like, okay. So since this is going on, and I took my school bag. I'm just gonna tell my mom that I'm going back to my dad's. And she was like, cool. And he was like, cool, I'm gonna come and fetch you later, okay? Cool. I didn't go to school now. I went back home. And I told my mom that, listen, I gotta rush back home. Something just happened and I gotta rush back home to my dad's place. And she was like, okay, cool. Now the dumbest thing that I did on that day is forgetting my math book. I left it at home and I was writing on Monday because it was a weekend. I was writing on Monday. So, firstly, I didn't have a cell phone. I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone. And secondly, they were using like a landline. If they can't get anybody on over their cell phone, like my dad, if my mom couldn't get like my dad over his cell phone, he will phone the landline. Sharp. All right. So I took my clothes and then I went to my boyfriend's. I was like, honey, I'm here. I'm gonna wait here until nighttime. Sharp. We stayed there. They practiced their moves, and it was good. I was introduced to a lot of people, his brothers, and their brother who made a move first. Their brother, and everything was correct. Sharp. Come late time, we went to the Majiga thingy, and unfortunately, they didn't win. But it was still cool. It was still cool because they made a second position. All right, we went back to his place. Mind you, my mom knows that I'm with my dad, and my dad knows that I'm with my mom. So my mom got my math book, right? And then he phoned my dad. Phoning my dad was not at home at that time, but he told me that he will tell me that I left my book when he gets home. Sharp, it's late at night at that moment. I was like, okay, cool. And then my mom, I think she decided that she could like phone on the landline and get hold of me. But my aunt answered the phone. And she was like, can I speak to Ziyanda? And Ziyanda was not there. Ziyanda was not in the house. And she was like, but she said she's coming there. Something urgent came up and she left today, earlier today, like really early. She didn't even attend the classes that she had to attend. And my aunt was like, nope, she is not here. Okay, cool. Now everybody is on a panic mode. Remember, I don't have a cell phone. My mom doesn't know who I'm dating at the moment. The fact that they used to think that I'm still with my first boyfriend, which we have like having issues at that time. Basically, I cheated because he was cheating, but that's a story for another day. Sharp. We're doing our thing. We went back and we do the things, man. The old things. And then okay, cool. Alright. Come the following day, and I left around about 12 o'clock. Just like I'm not coming from where I said I was coming from. Now I'm going back to my dad's place. When I get home, my dad is not home. And he is with my mom in a meeting about me because now they don't know where I'm at. They even called my boyfriend, so like my first boyfriend, thinking that maybe I'm with him. But no. Sharp. And then my aunt was like, you have to go back to your mom's place because your dad, that's where your dad is. And they're looking for you. Like, they're really worried about you. And then I was like, oh, shit. What just happened? What did I put myself into? When I got home at my mom's place, it was hell. Okay? It was hell. My dad was here. And whenever he is here, trust me, there is a lot that's going to happen. And on that day, unexpected thing happened. Okay. My dad was busy shouting at me, telling me stories like, how could you be so stupid? How could you do this? How could you do that? You are sleeping around now. You're going to get pregnant. It was a lot. It was just a lot. And he said, you know what? I'm tired. You've been fooling us. You keep on doing this thing. Now that we know, I'm going to arrest you. I'm sending you. You are going, I'm going to sue you. You're going to jail. I was like, okay, you're not going to do that. Firstly, you are my dad. So, no parents does that. But he was so serious. He was so damn serious. So it's a walking distance from where I stay, from my mom's place to a police station. It's just like a 20 minutes walking distance. Okay, we're walking and walking. My mom was busy panicking now. Says like, she's a child. She made a mistake. Like a mother, like a concerned mother. Like, please, maybe let's punish her. Maybe let's beat her up. I'm sure this was the first time, and I'm sure that she understands that she will never do it because she knows now that it's wrong. I was like I wasn't scared, like, to be honest with you. I wasn't like I was like, I don't care what happens, but you are not sending me to jail. That one I know for sure. And my dad kept walking like, I am sending her to jail. He is going to lal at jail. Uzolal at jail. He's going to sleep in jail. He's going to lal at jail. And he was not cutting it. He was like, I am done. If it happens the first time, meaning that it's been happening under our nose. This time, I'm fed up. I don't want to see this thing happening again. So you are going to jail. You're going to sleep in jail. No matter how many times you sleep there, I don't care. Wena, uzolanda ubaliwe. Okay, we're walking. My dad in front at the time. I'm following them. I'm like following them. I'm not even thinking of running away or Uber Dodge or anything. I'm just like, let's go. We're gonna see where this will end. Let's go. We get into a police station shop. We stayed there like 4 hours. Mind you, I am super tired. I was so tired, okay? We stayed there and it started getting dark. And now I thought maybe my dad will sober up and just change his mind, but no. He was so patient, bro. He was so patient. We stayed, bro. I started sleeping on the bench waiting for someone to attend this, and they were busy chatting and laughing about, oh, ukhathele. She was busy. Hey, she was busy. My mom and dad, they were chatting to themselves. I was like, I'm tired. I got no time for this. Nobody get time for this. All right, and then they attended us, and then the cops took this serious. That's when I started panicking. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? This is so crazy. What have I done? I'm going to jail. Oh my God, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Like, I panicked. I started panicking. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, my crush. Oh my God, I'm going to see my crush. Oh my God, oh my God. And the cops were like, okay, we're going to go to this guy's place and we're going to arrest both of you. Because this is illegal. You are young, he's young. This shouldn't have happened. Okay? So I was like, please arrest me, not him, because now I'm the one who fooled my parents. And the cops were not cutting it as well. They were like, he allowed it to happen. So why are you telling us not to arrest him? We're gonna arrest him and we're gonna arrest you. That's one thing for sure. You wanna go to jail? Now is your chance. We're gonna arrest you. Okay, cool. So now they took a van. The most embarrassing thing that happened on that day, seeing my parents sitting at the back of the van, because I had to sit in front just to direct the cops to where we are going. That was the most embarrassing thing I've done for a man. Well, I wasn't doing it for a man, but yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing. So we get, oh, okay. So on the way, the cops are busy asking me, so wena vele uyajola nalowo muntu. I was like, uyathanda vele. Like, well, he has other girlfriends, but I love him too. And me and his girlfriend, we are best buddies. The cops just laughed their lungs out, okay? They laughed at me like, when did you have that? Where mntana bantu ukuzwephi lokho ukuthi nina ningabangani ne-girlfriend? Does it make sense to you? They were laughing me all the way. Okay, cool. We got there. Luckily, I say luckily, he was not there, but the first brother that made a move for me was there. And mind you, he is jealous that I chose his brother over him. So the mother was there. Luckily, the father wasn't there. So the older brother, spilled all the beans. He was like, yeah, firstly, they come here. The crush come here with these girls, and it's different girls, and it doesn't respect my mother. There's always noisy. They practice their dances here, and he spilled everything, even things that I didn't know. I knew that day. Okay, stop. So we didn't know where he was, and he didn't have a phone. Apparently, his phone was broken at that time. I didn't know that. Excuse me. So we went searching for him in his best friend's place. He was not there. That's the only friend I knew, but he was not there. Okay, cool. We went back to the police station now, and like the cops were so annoyed. And I was like, okay, cool. How old are you? I was like, I'm 16. Like, okay. You know what's gonna happen? We're not gonna arrest you. I was like, jackpot. What we're gonna do? We're gonna take a statement. Like, dude, you should have done that before we went to this honey's place. But here we are. Like, okay, we're gonna take a statement. Remember, I'm sitting in front and my parents at the back. So we're gonna take a statement saying that you broke law because you are underage. One. Secondly, because you are 16, we're gonna tell your parents we can't arrest you because you are underage. We only start arresting over the age of 18. Now the punishment that we're gonna give you, you'll have to volunteer in some orphanage or any place. We're gonna give you the place. Bruh, I was like, no, no. No, how stupid of me. I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. But what do you prefer? So they were like, what do you prefer exactly? You want to go to jail or you want to volunteer? I was like, okay, if you put it in that way, I'm gonna volunteer. So yeah, I luckily I had to choose where I wanted to volunteer. So I went to volunteer in a homeless No, I'm lying. And then I went to volunteer at the old age home. I went to volunteer at the old age home. I would go there, ngeza bogogi nyawo, and clean and help with the cooking and everything for 2 months. Only just cause for a man. That's, here's the tricky part. We didn't stop dating. We carried on dating. I even went to university and I was still dating the same guy. And then we didn't even break up. I don't know what happened with that guy. I really don't know what happened. We just grew apart, man. But plus, he was using me, that guy. Besides that, he had lots of girls. Had lots of girlfriends. He was like womanizing me in a way that I used my pocket money to buy him stuff, like literally. And at that time, when I was in university, remember he was older than me. Another thing, he was just older than me, like 3 years older than me, and when I got into university, he was working. He got a job, like a piece job or anything. He was working at a certain restaurant. And but still he could ask me for money and I would send it, bruh. I would send it. I would stress about it if I don't have money. I would literally like stress about it. And there was this other time, like I would phone this guy, he would never, ever in his life phone me, even if he doesn't have money. But the minute I phone him, he remembers that he needs money. But we're good now. We're good. We've grown. We've got kids. And we still like chats and stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's the story of my life on how my dad wanted to sue me just because I was dating. Izinto esizenzayo, you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to like at least 20 likes. Thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe. I see like hundreds and 400s of people watching and viewing my videos, but they don't press the subscribe button. The subscribe button is somewhere here and it's a red. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. This ain't over.